I'm really pleased to introduce Pekka Salminen, Environment Protection Planner, City of Turku, just across the water. So please,
yes.
The floor is yours.
Thank you. So, yeah, City of Turku is partner in a flagship project called BLASTIC, but I wouldn't like to say that I'm presenting you a project, but more a startup of a long-term process which will take local authorities to the front line in a fight against marine littering. So, firstly, I would like to ask, because you didn't make any questions just a moment ago, so how many % of marine litter is originally from land-based sources, from the municipalities? Any guesses? Or maybe you saw it already. Just shout. 80%. 80%. So 80% of the marine litter comes from some municipality. But which are the pathways it all ends up to the marine environment? That is the question we want to find answers in BLASTIC-project. And that's why we are developing methodology for plastic litter monitoring and also doing some pilot monitoring in pilot areas, and hopefully we are able to tell some results you still during this year. As we all know nowadays, this marine littering and plastic litter, it's a huge problem. It's huge. But you remember still the times when we used to say, yes, we can. I suppose nowadays we are saying, yes, we block. And don't worry, we are not going to build any walls here. We just want to block the way of these nasty pieces of plastic litter to the marine environment. And that's why we are creating guidelines for local authorities to prepare local marine litter action plans. They will be soon available for all the cities in Baltic Sea region. And we do have many cities in Baltic Sea region. We have about 1,500 cities in Baltic Sea region, which all should have their local action plan for marine littering. And if we have over 1,000 cities, it means that we have millions of citizens in Baltic Sea region who need awareness raising. And that's why we are preparing so-called Amazing Facts knowledge bank for all the municipalities, so that you can easily raise awareness among your citizens. It's already available on our website, but the contents are continuously updated, so there's limited amount of information at the moment, but you can already find some research in understandable format. Easy to present for your citizens. Some pictures coming up, statistics, and some influential infographics quite soon. And we have are also concentrating on children, so there will be a brochure for 10 to 12 years old school children in a storytelling format, including different types of facts. And I think when we, the adults, are presenting this or reading this to our kids, we also learn something. So it will be also soon available on our website. But when we are talking about awareness raising, involvement is always the best way to make the change in people's minds. So organize. We are also organizing, and hope that you all are organizing also, beach cleaning campaigns for your citizens. When you get your citizens to the beaches to clean the marine litter away, then they really start caring in a whole lot different matter on the topic. So please be active to involve your citizens. We are also doing a comparative survey on regulatory framework. That's on state level, so we hope to also build a cooperation among states, and it was a good example today that Sweden is going to try to ban the plastics on cosmetics and has challenged also other countries to do so. And this survey hopefully also serves this kind of efforts. I have to use this possibility to say that in Turku we have done 2 years ago a study on microlitters in stormwaters. Quality of stormwaters is not very well known. Lots of research is still needed. And although in the project we are talking about macroplastics, but what we realized, it was really small study, but we realized that the macroplastics are turned into microplastics at the moment when they enter the stormwater sewage. Together with sand, it's just smashed into small pieces, and so it's invisible, out of sight, out of mind. So this is also an important topic. And City of Turku has launched together with City of Helsinki an initiative called the Baltic Sea Challenge. Our aim is to create as many or generate as many actions as possible for clean, productive and shared Baltic Sea. You can join the initiative by preparing your own action plan, and it doesn't require more than one action. And your action can be, for example, that you prepare a local action plan for marine litter. Guidelines for that will be soon available on our website, so it's not a big task. You can join us, and lots of people from our project partner organizations are here today. City of Turku is only a partner, and Keep Sweden Tidy is actually the lead partner. I suppose we have lead partner here also today. Can you present yourselves? So if you want more information, you can turn to them. So actually, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Let me try now then, if there are some follow-up questions to this. I found it, again, a very interesting presentation. You're still... Yes, thank you. Coffee is saved for everyone, so...
Yeah, well, I'm not actually a specialist under the behind these statistics, but I suppose that lots of litter comes also from ships when the containers are dropped off, or just by dumping something to the sea. Some scientist has decided that there is a difference between sea-based and land-based litter.
I think from in the source to sea thinking, it is really transported by primarily wind and water, and not that is directly transported to the sea by humans. But I guess you're right. The plastics from the beginning comes from land and human activities anyway, for sure. Any other? Yes, please, in the back, and then you have, yes.
I think the plastic bags are already banned, and it will take place in a very close future, if I remember correctly. Does Elin remember anything about this? I don't know. Mm.
Is anyone at all doing research or trying to ban these kind of toxics from our environment? You have, for example, in America very recently, they have connected the dots between glyphosate and the toxic algae problem in the sea lakes. So they obviously have a similar problem as we have in the Baltic Sea with the toxic algae blooming. And they have found a connection between that and glyphosate. Mm-hmm. Is anyone here at all studying this or doing anything about this? Any of the municipalities? Any of the organizations?
I don't know if that's a... Yeah. I don't know if it's really a matter of municipalities so much, maybe more on the state level.
Tony? Yes. So good. The chemical is always causing tension. Now finally you're waking up. And then I have too many speakers to allow for a too long discussion, but it's good. Bring it up. We have to question and try to realize why certain things are under the radar, because that's what you're saying. But we had two other quick comments also, one there and one in the back. So please, yes. It's politicians are promising to listen to them. That's what. No. So can you?
That's a good point. I suppose that the funding authority has and the organizations behind the funding authority have thought that the topic we are dealing with is such an important that it needs special recognition, and so that way we also get to conferences like this to speak about our project and topics we are working on.
Okay. I have two quick more. Was this a comment on this one, or okay, please? Excellent. So there's a bit of a higher status, you could say, push there. So the final comment or question? Excellent, thank you. Good, dialogue is getting started. So Pekka, thank you for actually igniting that. Obviously this triggered something, so please, a warm applause.
Thank you.
And also...
Thank you.